Okay, I just finished Kevin Federline's new book, You Thought You Knew. I did think I knew, and this was shocking. For those of you that don't know, I do a podcast. It's called The Sarah Fraser Show. There's a new episode up. I get into like all the details and nitty gritty of this 200 plus page memoir. I also read Britney Spears' The Woman in Me, so it was interesting to compare the two. In the early aughts, I was a morning radio host and I was like the gossip girl, so I covered them so much. So this book was shocking. One of the things that was the most shocking is he actually names names and tells you what they did, which is really rare for celebrity memoir. They usually kind of hint at the person, but he calls out Britney Spears, well, obviously Britney Spears, Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Scott Storch, Snoop Dogg makes a partying appearance, and he actually describes what they did, which is pretty shocking. Then here are my 5 most shocking things about this book that I was not expecting in no particular order. Number 1, he calls the entire Spears family essentially batshit crazy, which he says is kind of wild because his own family is messed up. But he says from Lynn to Jamie to Brian, really the family has been completely dysfunctional since she was born. And it's just been years of that cycle of addiction, hating each other, talking about each other behind each other's backs, being so toxic, inviting each other over, and then never speaking to one another for a period of time. And he credits Jamie Lynn as kind of being the most evolved. So he really says Britney didn't have all shot from the beginning. Number 2, he has 6 children. How did I forget this? 2 with Shar Jackson, 2 with Britney Spears, 2 with his current wife, Vic. I didn't realize he had like half a dozen. He's got half a dozen. Number 3, most shocking, definitely that her obsession with knives. He essentially says his boys, Preston and Jaden, ended their relationship with their mom when they would wake up in the middle of the night and she'd be standing in their room with a knife. I think we've heard about this over the years. Jamie even her dad had to take away knives because she liked to stab furniture. It's very detailed. Number 3, he calls Britney Spears an addict. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that, but he really does call her an addict. Now, of course, he talks about his own use too. Believe me, he goes into a lot of detail about that. But he even says that Britney used the pasta when their youngest son was just 6 weeks old. Did the old pasta at his album launch, then went home and breastfed their son. No, help.